the place for comic book and anime reviews.
Hey there you guys, welcome to Brandon Campbell 12 YouTube channel, place for comic book and anime reviews. Here's my review for Attack on Titan, Season 3, Episode number 20. So Attack on Titan, we got a lot to dig into, you guys. We got just a lot to really there's a large opening that this episode just gave us a lot of information about the history of Attack on Titan, and there are definitely some parallels to the real world that we're going to definitely kind of get into. So, with Attack on Titan, we pretty much get to see the history of the Attack on Titan universe, and we learn a little bit more about the propaganda that's been going on in this universe, with the idea that the people who are trapped within the wall of Attack on Titan are called the Eldians, basically, and they've been living trapped on this island called Marley for a long period of time. And it goes that, they have that people Marley hate them, that, is the propaganda is being filled with their head that they were the ones, the Eldians, were the ones who hurt the Marleyan people, and that they use their Titan powers to kind of wreak destruction upon Marley and kill many Marleyans and enslave them. That is kind of the belief of, the Marleyans, and that's the kind of belief they give to the alien people, that they are basically the devils of mankind. They are evil devils, basically, and that they must be keep trapped inside these walls and beaten down forever, and they must be basically oppressed. They are the oppressed people of the city of Marley, and that just is how it should be. That they deserve to be like these oppressed groups, basically. And this is a really, it shouldn't be too hard to see kind of the interesting parallels to the modern day world, and this kind of revelation to us, it kind of makes a twist to the entire Hamilton story, and really showed that the last two seasons really were just a game by the Marleyan people in many ways. That they've been traveling the island for a long time, basically killing each other. Eren made this whole dinner that he's going to kill all the Titans. Well, now we kind of know from this backstory, that he's really just killing his own people. That they've been forced into this situation where they're basically murdering each other. They're doing damage to each other as people. That it's just a game that's been played by the city of Marley, that we're let's just have the aliens kill each other, pretty much. Let's take people like Bertolt and Rhina and the Beast Titan, and let's have them go and murder all these people inside the walls who are basically just them. Like the Beast Titan, Bertolt and Rhino, they're just Eldians at the end of the day. They're Eldians with Titan blood in them, and they're being forced to go out and kill their own people, pretty much. And is just this kind of sick idea. There are a lot of parallels, obviously. Even while I was watching it, and even though I wasn't understanding everything, I ended up watching the episode 3 or 4 times, just to kind of soak in everything. But there were definitely parallels I could make to the Jewish and the Holocaust throughout this episode. There are definitely those parallels that you can definitely see in this kind of universe. They are really hard to miss. The idea that, because for a long time in the past, if y'all didn't know, kind of a history lesson here, the idea of what made people anti-Semitic was the idea that the Jewish people were bad guys. They did this horrible thing all these years ago, and so the Jews must suffer for it for years and years and years. That's kind of what's been happening with the alien people. They're kind of like the Jews basically, and they're basically being killed off in kind of gas chambers. They're not obviously being actually killed off in gas chambers. The message is not as forceful as in your face as it could be, obviously, but it definitely is there. There's definitely like those parallels there. This idea of like they're like gas chambers, they're in these walls, and they're surrounded by basically titans. And being having to fend for themselves and die out for themselves. They're not given the resources needed to survive in this world, even though there are resources they can have outside the walls, as we saw in this whole episode. But there are airships, there are probably gunpowder, there's probably there's a lot of things out there, and they're just being from these walls where they have to like eat to survive. Like they just have bread and all these like little nourishments that they don't really get from the outside world. They don't have a lot of food. They have to share the food to kind of survive. And they're all gonna die out anyway. And it's that kind of really depressing story that we're really getting here. And it's honestly heartbreaking to kind of find out like that's what's been happening in this universe for all this time. That this group of people have been like basically in this form of oppression for all these centuries, and it's heartbreaking in many ways to kind of find out that this is the kind of universe that the Attack on Titan franchise is kind of in. This in general was just a really great episode in general, as well. Even beyond that, we can just find out where the Attack on Titan came from in this episode. We see at the very end, like the guy who's down, like he pushes the Marine guy into the Attack on Titan where he gets eaten, and then he turns himself into the Attack Titan. We kind of get to see where the Attack Titan came from, like who they inherited the Attack Titan from Eren, and I really dug that. I really thought it was interesting and a really surprised. So yeah, and this is going to shake Eren up. This is going to shake Eren to his core now that he knows all this information. Like, what is Eren's goal going to be now? Like, because it can't just be to kill all Titans anymore, because he's just killing his own people. He's killing what's part of him. He's killing other aliens. In World of Marley and Zed, hiding behind in like some city far away, just watching them kill each other, and while they live in this peaceful, prosperous life. It's really shocking. It's really surprising. I definitely cannot wait to see where it go from here. So remember us on Attack on Titan season 3 episode number 20, you guys. No comment about Attack on Titan season 3 episode number 20, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.